who pulled up for a catch-up. It's really here from 947 Afternoons. And if you're here, it means you've got taste. Go ahead, enjoy the moment you missed. But don't ghost me. Weekdays, 12 to 3 p.m. on 947. I'm loud and way more fun in real time. And yeah, there's more audio magic waiting for you right here on Prime Media Plus.
People were dreading Monday. I don't know if they were dreading it or they were looking forward to it, but all I can say is that I'm just looking around the entire building for the very first time, people declaring their loyalty, declaring their allegiance, and it is a minority Orlando Pirates gathering which has come through here at Prime Media House. The champions are here. The trophies are here. I'm not even going to say a trophy. The three trophies are here. So we're looking forward to a great show from beginning to end. Be part of the conversation. It is an interactive show. It is #MSW, Marawa Sports Worldwide. Proudly brought to you by Hollywood Bets.
Let's go! The moments you remember. The games you can't forget. Marawa Sports Worldwide on 947, Vuma FM and Rise FM. Powered by Hollywood Bets.
Zikola pass lapha ke-Orlando Pirates arayithoma rayifisa ayikhulunywa leyo ndaba ayixoxwa leyo ndaba sibheke lapha ke ibhola liyaphakanyiswa Ngiba Mputhuma yaleyo mpahla college nansi liyaphasa talent embatha Ngiba udlala lapha ke on goal yadlala lichipi uyishaka kabili uyishaka kathathu yasigaba ke block emhlaba basibona ubhekisa phezulu athi fasa phakani yafasa ndoda emnyama wena wa Africa bene kanye ziphila abanye basayibheka phezulu Bati usibisi ni amasi Bati umabasa ni amasi Bati umuremi ni amasi
That's all. That's one version, guys. So that's the live version in studio. It's a crazy situation here, but we're gonna switch on to a song I think that everybody here knows.
How you
Nice shy. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, thank you so much, man. What a welcome. I think it's the first time in radio history that the Buccaneers have had a welcome like this. And you know why? Because it's 14 years, man. 14 years is a very long time to wait for this. They didn't just bring one trophy. Baleta mangage. Baleta 1, Baleta 2, Baleta 3. That's what we have. They're treble winners. And there are 3 of them in studio, so it's a hat-trick this side and a hat-trick that side. That's a beautiful thing, guys. You know, that's why we love what we do, because when it comes to radio definition, and let me just backtrack a little bit here, because we prepared for today, and that is why I said tonight, I mean, the sea of black and white rises again. The drums of triumph thunder across the nation after 14 long years of waiting, longing. There was heartbreak. There were near misses. The ghost can finally scream it from the rooftops. Orlando Pirates are the champions of South Africa once again. And for years they sang, shame bandla. But sekusele kancane. Sekusele kancane kuzokwenzekalani? Sizokwenzani? But listen, today they've done exactly that. And through seasons of pain, through seasons of watching another empire dominate, now through moments where the dream felt very close enough to touch, and then cruelly it slipped away. But then on Saturday down in Bombela Stadium, those words transformed from a prayer into a prophecy that was fulfilled. The Buccaneers, though, guys, have done the unthinkable. They've ended a 14-year Premiership drought. They brought to an end 8-season reign of Mamelodi Sundowns crumbling down. So the kings of consistency are here. This was a rebuilding against criticism, I guess. I'm glad that the assistant coach, his coach, in my eyes, has been coaching all these years, is here to talk about that. So we got, as I said, 3 very esteemed gentlemen who are now champions. Coach Mandla Ncikazi, welcome to the show, man. Good to see you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Robert. And thank you so much for the special welcome. I never expected. But if you have created history like it has happened, I think we deserved on behalf of the group. But thank you so much for everybody who's here, the Buccaneers, the real football supporters in this room. But thank you, Robert. It's a real historic moment for the club.
I think it would be wrong for me, even before I go to any of our other guests, to not do what people do globally when they become champions. We put Queen out of business here with that rendition, guys. But you know what? The guys deserve it. It's a broadcast that if you're not watching this on YouTube, then I don't know what you're doing. Maybe life is not going well for you. Maybe you're hurt, you're bruised from the weekend. Maybe there's just something that hasn't gone well. But you know, my course. Oh, okay. Hey, whoa. Ketles. Good to see you, Baba. Good to see the Nchebe is intact. Welcome to the show.
Hi. Ngiyabonga kakhulu bra Rob. Yabona ivoice iphelile nawe. Cula kakhulu.
Hayibo.
Hayi.
Ivoice yakhe iyaphela.
Ayaphela. Angithi kumele ngibaphakamise laba bafana. Yeah.
But I came here ready for you though. My hole.
Ngiyabonga. Thank you.
No, I knew that we might have a problem of this nature here. So, but the whole packet can be yours. Hlafuna ke mhlafuna. So while he's getting himself sorted out here, another exciting player is in our midst. Somebody that joined Orlando Pirates and now is a champion himself. Andre de Jong, good to see you, man. Welcome.
Thank you, Robert, for having us, and thanks for the warm welcome, everyone.
Have you ever had a welcome like this before? I mean, I saw what happened in Bombela, but I'm just saying you were just supposed to come for an innocent little interview. Then the next thing, there's a guard of honor. There's everything that you've seen happen here today.
No, of course, it's awesome. And for Queen to be playing is, amazing as well. So, no, thank you, everyone.
Can you sing better than them? Or
No,
Freddie Mercury?
no, definitely can't. No, absolutely
You
not.
want to give it a
I will
try?
not. No, I will not embarrass
Which one of
myself.
the Pirates songs do you know now off by heart that you sing down the, when you're coming out of the change room, down the tunnel and onto the field? And this guy sings like he was in the Drakensberg Boys Choir.
No, we've got some very good singers. Obviously, Skipper Sabisi is also very good as well, and they rotate the songs on for each game as well. So it's a really nice special tradition in South Africa, which I've really enjoyed as well. So,
But you're dodging my question. I'm saying which one?
and I'll keep dodging all night.
I was saying which one renders deep down in your heart? The guys are here. They'll help you with it. So you just have to start it. Was it your favorite?
Coach, you can start for us.
You want to help, Andrea?
My voice.
It's going to get better, though.
No, you can start.
Yeah?
No, that's tough.
You-
Which
tough.
one?
Tough.
Which one do you want?
Do the one at the end that they always sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they can help us.
Yeah.
In the last 5 minutes of the game, yeah.
Okay, light it up.
No, the pronunciation is tough for me. Yo.
How nice, Shaya. Thank you so much. Give yourselves a big round of applause, guys. Yeah. Nice one, Paganiers. Beautiful. You see, Andre, we brought, extra help here for you. We knew
Thank you.
we knew that there might be a problem somewhere, somehow. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back from the break, we'll have an in-depth conversation with our guests here. The party outside will continue because every single person that's here is here for the three of you, plus the over... How many million does Pirate supporters in the country? That's a hard stat, eh?
You must also include Africa, so it's difficult to calculate.
Yeah, the continent.
The continent, and I saw some people from USA, so it's really difficult to calculate. Yeah.
And then there is that star there, right? There is that star that represents the continent.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So next season, are you
We
doubling
have
up?
to go for it. Sekusele kancane.
All right. So, guys, listen, we're going to play your voice notes. You can call in. We'll get reaction as well from the YouTube channel. How many hours do we have today? All night. All right. You don't have to ask for permission here. Otherwise, I can't be paying overtime to anybody. So, guys, thank you so much indeed. As I said, the party will continue outside. We'll continue with our conversation here. The 3 trophies will have lost opportunities to take photos with it. But hey, it's going to be a hell of a celebration here tonight because history's been made and we are here to capture it right here live at Prime Media and also live on 947, live down in Durban, Kakasine, with Vuma FM, live in Mpumalanga with Rise FM, live on Sowetan live on the YouTube channel, live in studio. Hey, you know what? It's live in G.
Not your ordinary Monday. It's Reaction Monday. #MSW.
Hey baba Robert Marawa, hey baba ushongwane lo lapha kwaNongoma. Hey baba usibisi ukhulumisa ngisekile kanje engabe usibisi lapha ngesa bathe enze interview lapho usibisi eshaya isingisi sikili ngithi mina ayilenqwele ngapha lenqwele lapha ke KwaZulu Natal ashibilika nje ngesigisa shibilika nje hayi sibisi hayi man uyoba analyst right muqethe udlala ibhola uyoba right apha ku analyst uclean ngisingisi ngakubuzwa nkadi ngakubuzwa no mara you know I'm a Sundowns fan. Let's say congratulations to all the Pirates. They deserve it, man. They play very well this season. They played very well. I watch Pirate games more than Sundowns game this season because they're playing beautiful football, no? So I strongly believe they just need 2 strikers just to beef up the squad, but they got the good players, just 2 strikers. If they can get Ikram Reyners, they can be dangerous. They can go for Champions League this season because this Pirate team, they play beautiful football. I love to watch Pirate. I'm a Sundowns fan, but I watch many games of Pirate because I love how they play, the speed, the energy, everything. Yeah, congratulations on Pirate.
Evening to the MSW, the best sports show in the country. Congratulations, Mapakane. Congratulations, Orlando Pirates. Prarop, this is Maratona from Quebec. Thank to the Pirates. Thank to the staff. Thank you to the players. We are happy. We are happy people again. We are happy people again. Thanks, Orlando Pirates. Oh, what a weekend. What a weekend. What a weekend, Prarop. Thank you.
Not your ordinary Monday. It's Reaction Monday. #MSW.
Say goodbye to the weekend. Hello, Monday.
Yeah, it is Reaction Monday. Lots of your reactions are coming through. Give us a call. Otherwise, send us a WhatsApp voice note. We are ready for you. The celebrations have begun right here at Prime Media House. And as I was saying before the break and chatting to Andre de Jong, Andre, as an attacker, somebody with his expectation to score goals, was there a certain period in the season itself where you felt that weight of expectation, maybe because people were thinking, yes, it's possible, Sundowns were dropping points, and then you would drop points as well. Just tell me about that journey personally for you.
Yeah, I think from the very start of the season, or when I joined in January, the coach was very clear that we were running our own race the whole time. Yeah. So we weren't getting we weren't focusing on other results or other teams, which really helped us throughout the season. But I think overall our attacking lineup and the amount of goals we scored is obviously a record for the PSL. So I think overall, attacking-wise and obviously defensive-wise, we've been excellent.
Mr. Voice, how was the intensity, though, throughout the entire season? You got a brand new coach. A lot of people doubted him. It didn't start the way that a lot of people thought it would. But for somebody with all the experience that you've had, especially within Orlando Pirates, what was going through your mind?
I will speak my home language.
You can mix it up.
Yeah, okay. I think
no problem.
I think a lot of people, especially our fans, they started to doubt Coach Wadu, but deep inside, seeing the players and seeing the hunger of the young squad and mix a little bit with the experience, I knew that once the train can start, it won't stop.
So when did the train start for you? Let's stimela for.
Let's stimela kade saqala. Yeah. Akusistimela maybe engizoshuthi no maybe siqale ngocoach wari kade saqala maybe 2 or 3 seasons ago.
Yeah.
But it was kuphela ukuthi bekhona man le jeminyane eshotayo or oil inyane eshotayo, but Coach Wadu wafika kahle, then everything was sesihambe stimela.
A trusted soldier is one that's sitting next to you as the assistant coach. I think you get to see things that we don't see. You get to have the conversations that we don't get to hear. So when people are starting to doubt, you have to make a plan so that they don't doubt. Just the ups and downs, those unseen moments behind the scenes when maybe there was a bit of panic and you had to bring a bit of stability. Just talk me through that, because again, you're also working with a different person to Coach Rivera, for example. This is a new man, new philosophy, new thinking. Just guide us through that, because for me, that's the exciting part, the parts that we don't see and we don't get to hear.
The hope that we get, Robs, the club is a process-driven club. If processes are still in place, based on everything that has been planned versus execution, the 2 games that we lost, when you reflect back on the games and you look at them, those were games that we should not have lost. And all processes were correct. I thought we created better opportunities than the opponents. In both games, we were unlucky with somewhere where you thought some decisions will go your way. But what was important, where I got the hope, and I even had a conversation with the coach that, listen, if this process is still going at this rate and in this direction, we're going to win matches. Whatever happened there is not an outcome of a team having played badly. So if that is the case, no, let's continue. Somewhere the results are going to change. Fortunately, the next match was a big match and we could turn it around. But you could hear the noise. If you listen to the noise on the outside, it becomes difficult for you. You just have to focus on the process in front of you, believe in it. The players that were brought by the club were good enough. And the process of integration and new players and the number of players that came into the club, any process of change needs a bit of time. And for me, I was on that vision that, listen, we are going to turn things around. The only problem was that we won the first game against Polo One, and we really believed that we were on track. But I thought it was still a continuation of the adaptation of the new players that have joined the club.
You talk about the games that were lost. The first thing that comes to my mind is the Sundowns game, 1-2. I say 1-2 because it was your home game on that day. But there was very little outside of ball possession, for example, that separated the two teams. So where do you think, whether it was a tactical thing from your side, it was unknown entities or players that Sundowns had in their arsenal, where do you think Pirates would have lost that particular game? Obviously, it's meaningless now because you've dethroned those champions, Mamelodi Sundowns, but that particular game?
Equally the same, Robs. We do a pre-match analysis of opponents, what we assume they will do. We do our post-mortem of the previous match, then we do the preparation. And normally games of consequence, the plan is not normally the same. Sundowns is one of those teams that put details on analysis. So you try and hide, bring a different strategy, different game plan. It didn't work out the way we planned. But again, like I said, I don't think it was one of those matches that we felt there was an opportunity for us to win. Normally, previously, it will be, the margins will be bigger. And that's where we got our hope that, listen, we lost the match, the result, but the performance did not really indicate that we should have won. I think we outsourced the strength, the next preparation from that. The fact that based on everything else that happened except the result, everything else was pointing towards a direction that something right was happening in our club.
Well, a lot of right things were happening there. And looking at the WhatsApp voice notes, and I'm looking at YouTube now, all the messages that are being posted there, a record number of viewers are there, they're watching. And it's amazing. I mean, Uluwazi was saying that, you know what, I'm super excited. I was there at Mbombela on Saturday, all the way from Soweto to Orlando East. I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. By 13:45, I was there at Mbombela Stadium. So, Andre, when you get those testimonies of people that do something like that, waking up in the morning, it's a commitment. And we see it in Europe. You know, people take the trains, the underground, whatever else, and it's a whole day's event. And then you walk into a sold-out Mbombela Stadium. Andre looks around. What does he see? What's going through his mind? What are the expectations from you?
Yeah, I think the fans have been absolutely incredible all season. Wherever we've played in South Africa, they flock there in numbers, and as you say, they travel great distances, spend their hard-earned money as well. So we're really grateful for our fan base. And so when you walk into a stadium that's packed on the weekend like that, then you just have so much energy, and it gives you an incredible feeling to go out there and to perform for the fans who've made these long trips, and then also all the messages you get on Instagram and social media and WhatsApp before the game, and that it really drives you on. So I think that's been one of the main reasons that we've done really well this season, is the fans have stuck through us through thick and thin and really supported us both at Orlando and elsewhere.
But what's the one thing, though, that you probably didn't expect from Orlando Pirates, or when you got to Orlando Pirates, that you've witnessed, you've had to be a part of, and you've said, oh, wow, geez, this is a different perspective. I didn't expect that. Is there a singular thing that comes to mind?
I think the derby game probably.
Yes.
Having 103,000 people in a stadium is unheard of. Obviously growing up in New Zealand, football is a bit smaller. So to come over this side of the world and to play in a stadium like that where the crowd is heaving, both sets of supporters are cheering their team on, but sitting together, I think that's something that I'll have forever in my memory.
I mean, I know the time zones are a bit upside down in terms of New Zealand and SA, but is there, outside of your family, like a fan base? I know probably Australia has more South Africans living there than New Zealand, but do they make an effort and watch, like a Soweto derby, for example? Yeah,
I think once I signed for Pirates, there was a lot of messages from friends who were quietly Pirates fans in that. I think even the support in New Zealand is quite funny because my dad will walk around maybe with a Pirates shirt on and a few people will stop him and once they sort of understand, oh, my son plays for Pirates, the conversation gets going. So I definitely think around the world, I mean, even some of my European friends and that also know of Pirates and Chiefs and that. So it's just an incredible fan base that we do have and we really feed off it.
I know they call it the Orlando Pirates, the Kaiser Chiefs, and it always amazes me that when the outside world looks at the clubs here in South Africa, there's always a there before the name. All right, we're going to take a couple of callers though, because as I said, it's a celebration. It's not my celebration; it's a nation celebration. It's an Orlando Pirates celebration. And White Shangan, I believe you're a Chiefs man, so I'm a bit shocked to see you calling.
Good evening, Mr. Marawa, and good evening to the champs in the studio.
Welcome.
Thank you. Mr. Marawa, just a sign of appreciation. I am very proud of Orlando Pirates. This season, Orlando Pirates set the bar so high. Even teams like Kaiser Chiefs needed to improve themselves. All I want to say to them, we are proud as a nation, and we are honored that we will be going to the World Cup with them. Congratulations on their treble. Ngiyazi umona phansi Mr. Marawa. Tell us down. Basebenzile, ngiyazi thina abanye sikwatile, mara ngithi congratulations bafowethu. Khosi Nation, siyanthanda.
White Shangan, thank you so much indeed. I mean, there you have it. You've heard of a White Shangan, eh?
For the first time, but thank you so much. It's always good when you hear football-loving people going across supporting lines. For me, it's belief that has been restored in the country, in the South African football. And maybe what makes me more proud, Rob, is the fact that we did not only win trophies, but the way we did that with the young players. I think we had the third youngest squad in the country, opportunities for young players, and a lot that happened. The players that we lost in the beginning of the season, the central defense, the accident, the injury to Sihle, injury to Pogi, you lose a goalkeeper coach, the coach is injured, Mbogazi gets a transfer. I know there was a lot of doubt, but with us and still continuing to concede less goals than any other club, Sipho Chain becoming the record holder of clean sheets. But it's when you have lost centre backs mostly and defensive midfielder. For me, it's how it was done more than just trophies on their own.
And I think that's an important point, Keshe, that I would want to maybe touch on with you before you hit the break. Is when that tragedy did strike, and obviously it affected a lot of individuals, players, coach, and of course the goalkeeper coach. Then now Mbonjane has to step in and play a father figure role to Sipho as well. What is that dynamic though? Because to keep so many clean sheets at a time when a lot of people would have thought that no, Hai Pirates is also all here, but you rise to the occasion.
Sipho is my best friend. We're always together, and I think me being there for her, it helped her a lot because I was always talking to her and stuff, because him and Coach Ty, they were very close, and but I told her that no, it's not the end of the world. Ponchani can take over, and we need to go there and do our job and support the guys who were there. Got injured, but then because of uNkulunkulu, right abafowethu, and manje siyabonga kakhulu ukuthi ezinye izinto zingayenzakala ezimbi, but going forward there's still something good that is going to happen.
Usumfundisi ba?
No, I brother, maybe cool.
Ngiyizwa ukuthi no kuno bishop nyaka.
No cool brother.
Ukhula nje.
Yeah, ukhula no kuhlala nabo coach Mandla, always taking the advice and so yeah.
So be honest with me.
Yeah.
I know the team's going to be announced on Wednesday, the 27th, at the presidential house there in Pretoria. When Sipho talks to you, when he talks to you, right? And I want you to be honest. Does he get the feeling that he might not see the bench, but he will see the number 1 jersey?
No.
Explain.
I will just leave it like that. No. Because
#MSW live now on 947 Vuma FM, Rise FM, and Soweto Live at the same time. #MSW.
The atmosphere there is very, very nice. This is Gifting Kosi here in Extension 4 in Soweto. What more can I say than congratulations to the champs. Guys, you did it. You are a treble kings again. This is history in making. Oh, I love this team, man. I love this team. I wish next year we can do a clean sweep, including the Champions League, where we have another star, man. I can see the Cash is playing nice. He just want to be humble. Hey, man, you are a champ. You are a treble champ. Otherwise, thanks to all the players, management, technical team of Orlando Pirates, you did us proud, man. You did us proud.
How do you respond? Stop being humble.
I think my chairman taught me I must always remain humble.
Well, that's what Erling Haaland told Mikel Arteta, to stay humble. Look at what happened.
Yeah.
No? So you can't argue with that one. Let's go to Anthony. Anthony, good evening.
Good evening, Rob, and good evening to the listeners and the shareholders.
Yeah, welcome to the show. The champions are here.
Yes, the champions are here. Congratulations to the champions, Rob. My question I just want to direct my question to Coach Manda. After getting knocked out of the Champions League, I just saw a different team. Was that an extra motivation that they should go for the league? That's my question, Rob. Thanks.
All right, nice and short, sharp, and straight to the point. Love it that way. It is interactive, guys. Coach, how do you answer that?
I think it gave us the reality that we were not ready to fulfill. It's a 5-year plan in the club, but I thought the diversion from the plan really gave us another opportunity to plan more and plan proper. A big disappointment, but again, I thought it gave us an opportunity. Sometimes a setback gives you the best comeback. But I also thought we as a technical team, we learned from the mistakes because we must be honest, when the result does not go your way, we're not the group that blames. It's acknowledging your mistakes and try and be better for the next one. But I thought being eliminated the way it happened, it gave us a lot of lessons.
Sure. I mean, you saw it last night. I mean, we also got to give credit to Sundowns, and well done. They're going to be here, tomorrow. They're arriving at the airport tonight. When you see that wave, does it excite you? And I'll throw this to you, Andre, as well as yourself, Keshes, is that when you see such a hostile crowd and you know that you're not wanted there, we've seen the tricks, the falling, the looking for easy calls from the referee and so on. What does that say to you about the level of this Champions League on the continent?
I always say, Rob, you don't win Champions League or play Champions League matches on the field only.
Yes.
There's a lot of games that are played outside of the field. First, you must conquer all these fights that happened, the skirmishes that you face, the hostility that you encounter before you play the match. Once your team can conquer that, the flight, how you're flying there. Because remember, if you're playing in Morocco, I don't think there's a direct flight from SA to Morocco. So you must go via Doha if you're going the normal way, or you must have a charter flight. These are all the dynamics that will, if you have the experience, like I think the Sundowns has.
But Sundowns had a charter flight, but they were not given the landing rights and the permission to land at the Mohammed V International Airport. So, and I'm agreeing with you to say, even if you go commercial, there's going to be a problem. Your luggage will go missing. You know, kit goes missing, and then they say, sorry, you don't have the right kit. How are you going to get the kit there? Or if you have a charter flight, they say, sorry, we don't have the rights to land. So there's a lot of things that you have to. But do you think, though, that mentally, psychologically, and from a learnership perspective, you'll be ready next season?
We have faced these circumstances, I think, in all encounters when I've been in this club. I don't think there's a Champions League match or where we did not face such challenges. I thought the team, even when I addressed the team when we played to Lupopo, I said the same thing. Whatever will happen there, we have seen it before. So we should not be really disturbed by what is going to happen. They plan it. I'm not sure how they coach it, from the supporters to the hotel to one country where the aircons, where they put gas on the aircons. They play the game. It becomes so much that as a team, you must have the capacity to remove the outside, allow the players to perform in the field of play. And I thought maybe Sundowns have mastered that art of eliminating what is not football and then deal with what is football inside the field of play.
Good evening, Rob, and good evening to your shareholders, and good evening to the champions in the studio, Orlando Pirates. I witnessed them when they win the treble in 2012. Benny McCarthy was doing his things. I just want to tell the Orlando Pirates players that they must be aware of a huge job lying ahead next season. They will be defending 3 trophies. So there's a big job, there's a huge job lying ahead next season. Your Champions League, your all domestic leagues. So they must be aware. They must be aware. It's not going to be easy. They must be aware. Thank you.
Prarov. Alila Bamilodi Prarov. Halala Bagadi. I'm at the studio. Guys, we are so proud of you. We may shout at you during difficult times. We may shout at you and shout at you, but that doesn't mean that we don't love you. We love you, guys. We love you, and we appreciate you. I am on time to bata. Lumuntu Chigaman. The bata, but Prarov. Next season, the show goes on and on and on and on.
Evening, Robs. Thanks for bringing the champion to your studios. It was a long wait for us to have a league champion, but we grab it with both hands. Up the backs, we believe. You're talking to Manas Liketi in Mondio.
And so many more that are coming through via social media platforms. Let me quickly go to Richard and Project Glen celebrating the champions. Richard, good evening.
Good evening, Rob. How are you?
Hey, I'm with champions, man. You can imagine.
Yeah. Tonight is about my champs. Let me greet them quickly.
Yeah, go ahead.
Coach Mnikazi and my players there. Good evening.
No, don't greet them. They're fine. They're breathing. All is good. Go straight to the point.
My question is, what is it that they're going to do to maintain the standard? Because I believe that we can still defend this cup. We can. We've done it with the MTN. We can win it 3 times in a row. What is the next step for them to maintain the standard? We want to defend this cup as well. We need to win the league again and again, as we did with the MTN.
All right. So I think, Andre, in a similar question to what was played in the voice note, to say that you got 3 trophies to defend, basically. Then you got, as Coach Mandla was saying, the intricacies of having to travel within the CAF Champions League and so on, and all the problems that come through. In your mind, an exciting prospect is Champions League. Do you want to be part of that history like we saw? Players planting a second star last night. It's over to Pirates now. 95 is a long time back. You want to create your own history now. What goes through your mind when you think about those possibilities?
Massive congratulations to Sundowns last night, of course, for getting that second star. But no, I think it's exciting. I think me and Cash played CAF Champions Leagues with Amazulu. And there's some of the most fondest memories of my time in South Africa. Some of the hard away trips to TP Mazembe and clubs like that. It really galvanizes you as a team. As Coach Mandela says, all the mind games and the stuff they throw at you off the field just really makes it even sweeter when you beat them on the field, of course. So I think very exciting for next season. Obviously, to try and defend the treble as well is going to be very tough. But I think we just got to obviously work extremely hard and just trust in each other. And we've got a nice brotherhood going, so continue that.
Because, I mean, you take me back to that Benny McCarthy era at Amazulu, and you guys did the impossible. I mean, when you beat TP Mazembe home and away, that is something. I mean, the hostility there is crazy. But for a team that was underrated like Kusu to have been able to do that, then surely you guys can spread the love with the rest of the players at Pirates next season and just say, guys, the only way to do it is this way.
Yeah, of course. I think throughout my time in South Africa, obviously with the CAF Confederation Cup with Stellenbosch and Royal Aim as well, you sort of get to know these experiences, what they sort of come with off the field. So I think we've got very experienced people at Orlando Pirates that obviously we can all lean on when the challenges arise like that. But I think it's a hugely exciting time with Sundown showing, how competitive we are in CAF, yeah.
Cash hasn't introduced you to some strong muti, no?
No.
Puts a very serious face. You can see that, eh? You told me the last time here that he doesn't do any of that stuff. Is that still true?
Aye.
Till today?
Till today. Salt. I'm using salt.
Using salt?
Yeah.
How do you use it? Just explain to us.
You just put it in a warm bath.
Yeah.
Put a salt pot with it. It's okay.
You're the only one that gets into the bath?
Where? I'm saying in my house.
Or in the house?
In my house.
And before game?
Yeah, before game I also use salt.
But where's the bath at the stadium?
No, not the stadium.
So you don't do anything collectively?
No, brother.
No. So how does the salt help you? Is this the salt cerebros that you use to put in the shisanyam?
Yeah, it helps me calm. When I'm using umuthi uprarop, then I uzoshayeka again.
And then ubhuti laba sijwayele ukubabona lapha benzani bona?
Abarelaxile.
Neyigubhu.
Abenzi lot.
Neyigubhu. Oh man, there's so many people that are watching on YouTube, and I keep forgetting to pick up on this, and they worry. They're saying, what's happened to your hand? Because you see
I think it was a game, Stellenbosch. Yeah, Olisa uyawanyathela. So I kukreke umuntu.
Which one?
Yeah, that one. Lower ring.
Yeah. But being ring corner.
Yeah, you call Sendlin.
But the time when you say nyathela ibikon.
Ibingeko. If it's a change room.
Ihlali somewhere le ring, eh?
No, angithi mawudlala kumele ngifake ring.
Oh, it's a change room.
Maybe it's a change room. Hey, bro.
No, angikubuza ring somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay. Because Coach Manja's got to go, we'll spend a couple of more moments with yourself and Andre. Just publicly, maybe you want to just say a big thank you to him and Coach Wadu, who isn't here, and for what the season has brought about. Because surely, as players, you might not have had that opportunity. So I'm giving you, in front of millions of people, that opportunity to thank Mtumdala.
Coach Mandla, ngibiza ngosompisi mina ngazi uPrarop yalazi lelo. Siyabonga kakhulu ngenito enisenzele yona thina singabadlali, and nezinto esizenzayo behind the scenes, trying to ukusimprove abafana abancane, and kusize kakhulu lokho, especially nakimi kwi-game yami kungisize kakhulu. But you can see like abafana abancane they always do these things that we do after training, and siyabonga kakhulu. And I'm a fan, ngithanda ukuthi kubo sibonga kakhulu ngokuthi nisupport. You guys have been so amazing, and what I love about you, the supporters of Orlando Pirates, you guys listens to us. we tell you when we don't like something, and you don't respond badly or fighting with us. You just listen to us, and I think going forward to the next season, that's gonna help us a lot. Thank you.
Sure. I told you guys. There's a spiritual awakening that I sense in this guy these days, Coach Manja. But I'll take your response, though, once we've wrapped officially here on radio, because, wow, what a moment, man.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
Hallelujah. Thank God that church didn't burn.
Hey, that is where you're creeping up, boss. I'm just saying, maybe after retirement, there is a calling. That's all I'm saying. Thanks to everybody that's been listening on the radio. We're going to switch over to the YouTube channel. Those who are on the YouTube channel right now, stay with us. We're just going to take Coach Manja's final words, but we'll officially wrap here. Marawa Sports Worldwide, proudly brought to you by Hollywood Bets.